Welcome to Progression 2's Functional Skills courses. These courses move the classroom online, which means that you can access your learning from where and when it suits you. This provides much more flexibility than attending a college for a year at specific times to gain these qualifications. This is a self-led course, and this means that we need you to be motivated to do your learning on a regular basis. You will have tutor support, and your tutors will monitor your learning from our end. If they see that you have a weakness or are struggling in a certain area, they will send out extra resources to you or organise Zoom meetings on a one-to-one basis. The courses last 12 weeks for English and 16 weeks for maths. To keep you on track, you should aim to study for 4 hours a week. If you take breaks, especially with maths, you will very quickly experience knowledge loss, so it's important that we keep the learning going. Exams are currently taken in the centre, but we are looking into remote exams for people with very good IT skills. Currently, each exam includes one exam and one resit if you are inside your completion date. Resits outside of your exam completion date will be charged at £35 each. Please stay in touch with your tutors and respond to any communications they send you as soon as possible. It is a two-way process and we need to know if you are having problems. English exam information. Exams take place twice weekly at our centre in Hatfield. These are Tuesday at 1 p.m. and Thursday at 10 a.m. The reading exam lasts for 75 minutes and you answer 15 questions. You may use a dictionary for this. The writing exam, 60 minutes to complete 2 writing tasks, and you cannot use a dictionary for this exam. The speaking and listening exams will take place on a monthly basis throughout your learning. We will send you invitations via email, and if you have a date that suits you, please get this exam done as soon as possible. The reason that we have to do these exams this way is because we need a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 5 people to run them. The actual exam will take approximately 90 minutes to complete. Maths examination information. These exams take place at the same times on a weekly basis as these English exams, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. and Thursdays at 10 a.m. The exams consist of 2 papers, a non-calculator paper that takes 25 minutes to complete and a calculator paper that you have 90 minutes to complete. For the calculator paper, you will need a scientific calculator. To gain a pass in this qualification, both papers must be passed. Paperwork. This should all be completed by now, but if you have not returned any forms, please make sure you do so. All of these forms need to be signed by you and a typed name is not sufficient. We require from you a funding screener, an enrolment form, an identification form. You will also be asked to bring ID with you when you take your first exam, an individual learning plan and a learning agreement. All of these forms are required for you to have funded learning. Learning tracker. You should have been sent out from your tutor a learning tracker for the course that you're undertaking with us. The learning tracker sets out every element that you will be covering in your course. This is sent to you to allow you to track your learning. You can log the dates and scores on this tracker and it will help you see your own progress. Your tutor will also be following the same tracker at our end, and if you score less than 70% on any of the modules or nuggets, as they're also called, we will send out extra learning or offer Zoom sessions to you. Please try not to attempt the nuggets more than twice, or you may teach yourself the wrong way to do things, and it's much harder to unlearn something than it is to learn it correctly in the first place. Assignments. We use assignments at the end of certain sections of learning, and these will be seen on your learning tracker, to consolidate the learning and to help us to see that you've understood all of the topics you have covered. They help us identify any areas of weakness that we need to address prior to you moving to exams. Sometimes you're able to complete these documents in Word. Other times you will need to download them and write onto them and scan them back to us. Please make sure you scan documents back to us in a PDF format, portable document format, not as images or pictures or photographs. These tend to block up the email system and they're much harder work for the tutors to mark. Please see page 3 and 4 in the student guide to understand how to pick up your assignments and to send them back to your tutor. If you have any problems with this, please let your tutor know. Tutor support. Your tutors will be monitoring your progress from the system, and they will provide feedback on the work via the Sentry system or via direct emails. Extra work will be supplied as required by the results they see. And Zoom meetings are available to go over any topics that you're having problems with. If you feel you need a Zoom meeting with a tutor to go over a specific topic, please contact them and let them know. Otherwise, they will be offered as and when the tutor sees you need it. We'll also be sending out progress reviews every 6 weeks. And in these reviews, we set you a goal that needs to be achieved by the next progress review date. Once you get a progress review, please complete it and send it back to us within 3 days. This helps us to keep the funding open for your course. Logging into your learning. What you need to get started. Following the induction, your tutors will email you with a class code and a student guide. You need to read the student guides pages 1, 2 and 3 to log into your course correctly. I will, however, be taking you through this process shortly. Please, when you enter the course, do not take the recommended pathway, as this will give you more work than you need to do and does not make up a course. Setting up your course logins. From your tutor's email, you need to select your class code and copy it. Then you want to follow the hypertext link to sentry.tech, which is shown at the bottom of this screen, and it will be in your email. To get to it, if you're not sure how to use it, you need to hold down the control key and click your mouse on the link to go to the Sentry website. Sentry. This will then take you to the Sentry website where all our learning takes place. Even if you have been a learner with us previously, please do not log in, but go to the bottom of the login screen and click where it says, I have a class code. Using your class code. Once you see the screen that's shown on the slide, paste your class code into the area for typing and then hit the submit button. Registering. If you have been a learner before with us, click the Yes, Sign Me In button and use your previous logins and usernames to access your new course. If you have not learnt with us before, please take the No, Sign Me Up option. New learners, please then complete the form that comes up on the screen, making a note of your username and password. Then log into your course. Do not take the recommended pathway again. It looks very similar to your course, but it could end up that you will be doing extended learning if you take this avenue. Please see the next screen to log into your course correctly. Accessing your course. Once the screen comes up with your learning in it, as I keep saying, please do not take the recommended pathway. Instead, click on the second icon down on the left-hand side of the screen, which is called My Courses, and this will take you to your course. Selecting your course. If you only have one course available to you, just click on the course that comes up. If you have more than one course come up here because you've done other learning with us, please make sure you can select the correct course for your learning. Strands and nuggets. This is your course now open. On the right hand side you will see strands. Strands are like the elements that we're going to cover in your course, and the nuggets, which are shown to the left hand side, are the sections that make up that element. You need to work your way from the top to the bottom. You will always be able to see where you are in your learning, and to start a course all you have to do is click on the topic or the yellow button next to it. As you can see, you're now ready to get started on your learning. Please click on the yellow button to get started. You will also need to have a scientific calculator to do the first module in level 2. If you do not have one at present, please leave this unit until you have acquired one. Good luck. If you have any problems logging in or have any personal problems that are stopping you from accessing your learning, please let us know as soon as possible. Also, if you have booked holidays or have hospital stays in the dates that you're doing your course with us, again, let us know. We may be able to extend the course slightly to cover these. We are always here to help. It is our goal to get you to your goal. So please don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call us if you have any problems at all. Thank you very much for watching the video.